solving equations with combining. So now we're going to be adding an additional step from what we were doing previous to this lesson. So let's take a look at a little review. First we have here combining the like terms. Well, I have already marked my like terms. You can see the A terms are circled in red and the numerical terms are circled in or boxed in blue. So if I were to combine 3a minus 9a, I would end up with negative 6a. And then when I combine the 7 minus 11, I end up with negative 4. So that would be my answer when I combine the like terms. Now let's take a look at the equation example. I have negative 9 minus 2x equals 15. So first, I'm going to start with the side that has the variable. And when I look at the side that has the variable, I want to cancel out the term that is not directly connected with the variable like that negative 2 is. So we're going to cancel out the negative 9, and to cancel out the negative 9, we do the inverse operation, or the opposite of what you have, and so that's going to be plus 9. So we'll add 9 here. That would cancel out, and we will add 9 to the other side of the equation. Once we do that, we will end up with negative 2x is still on the left side, and 15 plus 9 will give you 24. From here, you will then go back to the side that has the variable, and negative 2 is being multiplied with the x. So the inverse operation would be to divide, and so we're going to divide by negative 2, cancel those out, divide by negative 2, and x will equal negative 12. All right, so now to the new part. So for combining with equations, our steps are pretty much the same as solving a two-step equation, except at the very beginning. So step 1 has changed now. There's a new step 1 from just regular two-step equations, and that is to make sure each side of the equation is simplified, meaning you need to combine any like terms on the left and any like terms on the right side of the equal sign. Now do not cross the equal sign when you're combining. Okay, now you should have a simple one-step or two-step equation to solve, and then you'll continue with the steps for solving a two-step equation. So from there, after you have combined your terms on each side of the equation, you'll use the inverse operation to cancel out the term not directly with the variable, then rewrite your new equation. Step 3, you'll use the inverse operation again, but to cancel out the remaining value with the variable, showing that step on both sides, and then you will have your answer. Okay, so let's look at some actual examples. We have 13x minus 7 minus 5x equals 17. All right, so looking at the left side, I see I have like terms. I have 3x and negative 5x. If I were to combine those, I would end up with 8x, and we bring down the minus 7 equals 17. Okay, so we just did step number 1. Now step number 2, we need to cancel out the term that is not directly connected with the variable, so that's going to be the negative 7. So the negative 7 or the minus 7 will be added to both sides of the equation. Okay, I still have 8x on the left side. Calculate 17 plus 7 and you will end up with 24. Then from here, back to the side with the variable, 8 is getting multiplied with the variable. So inverse operation would be to divide both sides by 8. And once you do that, x will equal 3. That is all. Okay, moving along. Next problem. We have 6x minus 17 plus 14 equals 9. So bring down the 6x because that does not have a like term. And then now we get to the part where we have like terms. So negative 17 plus 14 will give us a negative 3 equals, bring down the 9. So step 1 is done. Step 2, we need to cancel out the term, not directly with the variable, so that is the negative 3. Inverse would be adding 3 to both sides of your equation. You're left with 6x on the left side. 9 plus 3 is 12. Now you'll divide both sides by 6, and x will equal 2. Okay, hopefully this is not too complicated. It's just that additional step at the beginning that must be done before you start doing the rest of the steps for the two-step equation. All right, and now we have one more example. 5x minus 9 plus 7x minus 3 equals negative 24. Now if you see over on the left side, there's two pairs of like terms. You have the x terms and then you have the numerical terms. So if we combine the 5x plus 7x, that's going to give you 12x. So we have 12x. And then negative 9 minus 3 is going to give you negative 12 or minus 12. Bring down the equals negative 24. Now you have yourself the two-step equation. All right, so cancel out the term not directly with the variable. So that's the negative 12. We will add 12 to both sides of the equation. Cancel those out. Bring down what is still on the left side, which is the 12x. Negative 24 plus 12 will give you a negative 12. 12 is being multiplied with x on the left, so inverse would be to divide by 12, both sides. And your answer of x is equal to negative 1. Okay, so there's a few examples with the additional step of combining the like terms at the beginning. You will then have a checkup question. Now, in case you're not sure what all of these boxes are for example, first step I need to do, well, step 1 said to combine my like terms. So when I look here, I see that I have negative 8, positive 9 go together, and I also notice positive 5x is going to get combined with negative 2x. When you do the combining part, that's going to go here. Okay, bring down the negative 20. I'm not filling in the left side because you need to know that. So then when it says follow step 2, that's where you're going to be canceling out the term that is not directly with the variable. Okay, then over here you're going to have your new rewritten equation. And then the final boxes are for the last piece of canceling out the remaining value with the variable. Okay, good luck with this assignment. Let me know if you have questions.